Daily Horoscope for Cancer, May 3rd, 2025. Welcome, Cancer, to your detailed astrology forecast for Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. Today carries a special energy as we find the moon, your ruling celestial body, transitioning into Scorpio, creating a powerful water sign connection that resonates deeply with your emotional nature. The cosmic landscape today presents an intriguing pattern. Mercury forms a supportive trine with Pluto, enhancing your intuitive capabilities and bringing potential for meaningful conversations. Meanwhile, Venus in Gemini creates a gentle tension with Neptune, casting a dreamy quality over your social interactions and romantic endeavors. In your emotional sphere today, you may feel unusually perceptive. The Scorpio moon illuminates your fifth house of creativity and joy, encouraging self-expression through artistic pursuits or heartfelt interactions with loved ones. There's a certain magical quality to your emotional responses. Today, embrace this heightened sensitivity as a gift rather than a vulnerability. Regarding relationships, this Saturday brings opportunities for profound connections. If you're in a partnership, you may discover new layers of intimacy as the penetrating Scorpio energy encourages deep sharing. For single Cancers, you might feel drawn to someone who challenges you intellectually while honoring your emotional complexity. The Venus-Neptune aspect does suggest keeping your feet on the ground. However, what seems like destiny could be partially influenced by your own romantic imagination. On the career front, the Mercury-Pluto trine is particularly beneficial for research, investigation, and strategic planning. Your natural intuition, combined with analytical prowess, makes this an excellent day to solve complex problems or develop long-term strategies. Financial matters benefit from your enhanced ability to see beyond surface appearances. Consider reviewing investments or making plans related to future security. Your insight is especially sharp today. Health-wise, pay attention to your emotional well-being. The intense Scorpio energy can sometimes trigger emotional depths that feel overwhelming. Water therapy would be particularly beneficial today. A warm bath with sea salts, a visit to a lake or ocean if possible, or even just increasing your water intake can help balance your energy. Your digestive system may be more sensitive than usual, so favor foods that are nourishing but easy to process. In your home environment, you might feel compelled to clear away stagnant energy. This doesn't necessarily mean a full cleaning spree, but rather addressing spaces that feel energetically heavy. Perhaps there's a drawer of mementos that needs sorting, or a conversation with a family member that's been postponed. Today's energy supports emotional clearing and renewal. An interesting development appears in your communication sector. With Mercury's powerful position, you may find yourself expressing thoughts and feelings with unusual clarity and impact. People are more likely to listen to your perspective today, making this an excellent time to have important conversations or share ideas you've been keeping to yourself. For those Cancers engaged in creative pursuits, today brings exceptional inspiration. The fifth house activation by the Scorpio moon enhances your artistic vision and emotional depth. Whether you write, paint, cook, or express creativity in other ways, allow yourself the freedom to explore without judgment. Something quite beautiful could emerge. Your intuitive powers reach a peak around midday when the moon forms a perfect sextile with Pluto. Pay attention to sudden insights or gut feelings during this window. They're likely to contain valuable wisdom. This is also an excellent time for meditation or any practice that helps you access your subconscious mind. Challenges today might come from a tendency to absorb others' emotions too readily. The water sign emphasis increases your empathic abilities, which can be both a blessing and a burden. Create healthy boundaries by visualizing a protective light around your energy field, especially in crowded places or during intense interactions. In terms of opportunity, look for chances to transform something in your life that has reached its natural conclusion. Scorpio energy supports powerful transitions, and with your ruling moon in this sign, you have extra support for letting go and making room for new growth. This could apply to relationships, work situations, or even belief patterns that no longer serve you. Your lucky color today is deep burgundy, representing the transformative Scorpio energy supporting your journey. Lucky numbers include 8, representing transformation, and 3, for creativity and expression. A moonstone or garnet carried close to your body could enhance your natural intuitive abilities throughout the day. As evening approaches, the energy shifts slightly as the moon forms a challenging aspect with Saturn. This might bring a moment of seriousness or responsibility, possibly related to family matters or your home environment. Though this could feel temporarily heavy, it actually provides valuable structure for your emotional insights from earlier in the day. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the Scorpio moon continues to influence your creative sector, but with increasing emphasis on practical application. Consider how today's insights and inspirations might be channeled into tangible projects or improvements in your daily life. Remember, dear Cancer, your sensitivity is your superpower today. By honoring your emotional responses while maintaining healthy boundaries, you can harness the transformative energy available to you. Trust the natural ebb and flow of your feelings like the tides governed by your ruling moon. They contain wisdom in their rhythm and movement. As you close this day, take a moment to express gratitude for your unique emotional intelligence. In a world that often prioritizes logic over feeling, your ability to navigate by heart is precious and needed. May your dreams tonight be restorative and insightful, preparing you for the continued unfolding of your path tomorrow. Your affirmation for today: I trust my emotional wisdom and allow transformation to move through me with grace and courage. On May 3rd, 2025, the cosmic landscape presents a fascinating configuration for Cancer natives. The moon, your ruling celestial body, glides through Libra in your 4th house, creating a delicate balance between your emotional needs and home environment. This placement suggests you'll feel a strong pull toward creating harmony in your personal spaces, perhaps rearranging furniture or mediating family discussions with newfound diplomatic skills. The Libran moon forms a challenging square to Pluto in Aquarius, which intensifies emotional undercurrents and may bring hidden household matters to the surface. Don't resist this revealing energy. It's clearing space for emotional renewal. Meanwhile, the sun continues its journey through Taurus in your 11th house of community and long-term aspirations. This earthy influence grounds your normally water-dominated nature, allowing you to approach your goals with unusual steadiness and determination. Venus, positioned at 18 degrees Gemini in your 12th house, creates a mystical atmosphere around your intuitive abilities. Pay special attention to dreams or sudden insights today. They contain valuable messages about relationships. Mercury, also in Taurus, forms a harmonious trine to your sign, making this an excellent day for expressing feelings that normally remain beneath the surface. Communication flows with remarkable ease, especially regarding practical matters and financial planning. Mars in Leo occupies your 2nd house of resources, injecting fiery energy into money matters. You might feel unusually assertive about asking for what you're worth or making bold financial moves. Just ensure impulsivity doesn't override your natural caution. Jupiter in Gemini expands your spiritual awareness as it moves through your 12th house. This placement is particularly significant as it encourages inner growth and dissolution of limiting beliefs that have held you back professionally. Saturn's position in Pisces in your 9th house continues a longer pattern of restructuring your belief systems and approach to education. Today, Saturn forms a supportive sextile to your sun sign, allowing you to integrate recent lessons without the usual resistance. Uranus in Gemini brings unexpected insights through its placement in your subconscious sector. Pay attention to sudden realizations about recurring emotional patterns. Neptune in Aries occupies your 10th house of career, creating both inspiration and some confusion around professional goals. Today's aspect between Neptune and your ruling moon suggests you may need to distinguish between intuitive guidance and wishful thinking regarding a work situation. The North Node in Pisces continues to pull you towards spiritual expansion and learning, suggesting that educational pursuits will prove especially fruitful. Chiron in Taurus forms a harmonious aspect to your sign, providing healing energy for old wounds related to friendship or group acceptance. Black Moon Lilith in Virgo opposes your sign, potentially triggering encounters with repressed emotions or challenging mother figure relationships. For Cancer ascendants, the day's planetary positions place special emphasis on your 4th and 10th house axis, highlighting the balance between personal foundations and public roles. Those with Cancer moon will feel today's lunar aspects with particular intensity, especially the Moon-Pluto square that may bring emotional transformations. The overall planetary configuration suggests a day of emotional insight and practical progress, where your natural intuitive abilities are enhanced by earthy Taurus energy. The positioning of benefic planets Jupiter and Venus in your 12th house indicates that solitary spiritual practices will prove especially rewarding today. Meditation or journaling might reveal surprising insights about your life direction. The prominence of mutable signs, Gemini, Pisces, in key planetary positions indicates flexibility will be your greatest asset when navigating any changes that arise. Water element influence remains strong with several planets forming harmonious aspects to your sign, supporting emotional intelligence and intuitive decision-making. Pay particular attention to the moon's void-of-course period late in the day, which suggests avoiding major decisions after 7:23 p.m. This planetary landscape offers Cancer natives a rare opportunity to balance emotional depth with practical action. Embrace both sides of this cosmic equation for optimal results. As the cosmic energies align on May 3, 2025, Cancer natives will experience a remarkable shift in their communication patterns. The moon, your celestial ruler, forms a harmonious trine with Mercury, creating an ideal atmosphere for heartfelt expression and emotional dialogue. This alignment enables you to articulate your deepest feelings with unusual clarity and precision, something that doesn't always come naturally to your water-dominant nature. Your words today carry a powerful resonance, imbued with emotional intelligence that others can't help but respond to. There's a lyrical quality to your speech pattern today, almost as if you're speaking with poetic rhythm without conscious effort. This makes it an exceptional day for important conversations that you've been postponing, particularly those requiring emotional vulnerability. The planetary configuration supports you in finding just the right words to convey complex emotional states. Long-standing communication barriers, especially with family members, may suddenly seem less intimidating as you navigate them with newfound eloquence. Venus in your communication sector adds a layer of charm and diplomacy to your interactions. You'll notice people being more receptive to your ideas and perspectives, creating openings for meaningful connection. Your ability to listen is equally enhanced today, allowing you to truly hear what others are expressing beneath their words. This receptivity strengthens your relationships and builds trust. It's worth noting that Neptune forms a subtle aspect with your ruling moon, adding a dreamy, intuitive dimension to your communication style. You might find yourself picking up on unspoken cues and reading between the lines with remarkable accuracy. Trust these intuitive hits as they arise. Writing flows exceptionally well today, with thoughts translating to words with unusual ease. For Cancers who journal, blog, or work in creative fields, this is a day of productive expression. Ideas that have been gestating in your subconscious may suddenly find their voice. Mercury's placement suggests that communications related to home, family matters, or emotional security will be particularly favored. Discussions about living arrangements, family plans, or emotional needs will proceed with unusual harmony and understanding. Digital communications also benefit from this celestial support, with your messages and posts resonating more deeply than usual. However, be mindful of Saturn's distant square to Mercury, which suggests the need for boundaries around communication. Not everything needs to be shared, and discernment about what you express publicly versus privately serves you well today. This aspect reminds you to consider the long-term impact of your words. The third house activation in your chart encourages connecting with siblings, neighbors, or close community members. These short-distance relationships provide fertile ground for meaningful exchange today. A conversation with a neighbor or relative might yield unexpected insights or opportunities. For Cancers in educational settings, today's energy supports asking questions and participating more actively in discussions. Your contributions will be valued and may open doors to new learning pathways. If you've been experiencing any throat chakra blockages or hesitancy in speaking your truth, today offers a gentle opening to release these patterns. The energy supports healing communication wounds from the past. Jupiter's influence brings an expansive quality to your expression, potentially connecting you with people from different cultural backgrounds or perspectives. These exchanges broaden your worldview and enrich your communicative repertoire. For Cancers in leadership positions, your ability to articulate vision and inspire others reaches new heights today. Team meetings, presentations, or guiding conversations benefit from your enhanced expressive capabilities. Consider recording your thoughts or insights today, as they contain seeds of wisdom that will benefit your future self. The clarity you possess now may yield perspectives worth revisiting when faced with challenges later. Pay attention to dreams from the previous night, as they may contain symbolic messages relevant to current communication challenges. Your subconscious is especially accessible and communicative during this period. The Pluto-Moon dialogue creates depth in your interactions, allowing you to address subjects that are typically avoided or considered taboo. This is an excellent day for therapeutic conversations or addressing long-standing emotional issues with loved ones. Communication around financial matters is particularly favored as well, with clear expression helping to resolve any confusion or disagreement about shared resources or future planning. Technology-based communication flows surprisingly well today, making it an excellent time for video calls with distant loved ones or online networking. Your authentic self translates well across digital mediums today. Your voice itself carries a magnetic quality today. Notice how others lean in when you speak, genuinely interested in what you have to share. This subtle charisma can be channeled toward advancing personal or professional goals. Creative expression in all forms is amplified, whether through music, art, poetry, or other mediums. Your emotions find constructive outlets through these channels, creating work with unusual depth and resonance. Even typically mundane conversations take on a more meaningful quality today, with synchronicities and moments of connection appearing in unexpected places. Remain open to these small but significant exchanges. For Cancer natives, May 3rd, 2025 brings a fascinating financial landscape shaped by several key planetary alignments. With the moon entering Libra on this day, there's a diplomatic energy surrounding your money matters. You'll find yourself naturally weighing different financial options with greater objectivity than usual. This balanced approach proves beneficial, especially when negotiating financial agreements or discussing shared resources with others. Mercury, positioned in Taurus at this time, strengthens your practical thinking about money. There's a grounded quality to your financial decisions today, keeping you anchored in reality rather than wishful thinking. Pay special attention to communications from friends or social connections, as they could bring unexpected financial opportunities. A casual conversation might reveal an investment possibility or side income avenue you hadn't previously considered. Venus in Gemini activates your subconscious financial patterns today. You might suddenly become aware of habitual spending behaviors or emotional triggers that influence your financial choices. This awareness is extremely valuable, allowing you to make adjustments that better serve your long-term security needs, which as a Cancer, always remain a priority for you. The most significant financial aspect today comes from Jupiter in Cancer, forming a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces. This powerful water sign connection amplifies your intuitive capabilities regarding money and investments. Trust your gut feelings about financial opportunities, particularly those related to creative pursuits, healing modalities, or ventures that serve others' emotional or spiritual needs. Your emotional intelligence gives you an edge in identifying genuinely valuable possibilities versus those that might drain your resources. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to restructure your beliefs around abundance and financial expansion. Today, this influence encourages you to consider how your international connections, education, or publishing opportunities could become income streams. There may be value in exploring how your unique perspective or knowledge could translate into financial gains through teaching, writing, or consulting work. Uranus in Gemini forms an interesting aspect to your financial sector today, potentially bringing surprising information that changes your approach to a money matter. Stay flexible and ready to pivot quickly if new data emerges. This could involve technology investments or innovative financial platforms that might not have been on your radar previously. In terms of practical action steps, the planetary alignments suggest this is an excellent day for financial planning that involves collaboration. Working with a financial advisor, trusted friend, or family member to review your portfolio could yield valuable insights. Property matters are especially favored, so if you've been considering real estate investments or home improvements that might increase your property value, today's energy supports taking concrete steps in that direction. Your career sector receives beneficial aspects today as well, with potential for recognition that has financial implications. A superior might notice your contributions in a way that positions you for a raise or bonus in the coming weeks. Make sure your achievements are visible without being overly self-promotional. The cosmic energy naturally highlights your capabilities now. Funding for creative projects looks promising under today's aspects. If you're involved in artistic pursuits, healing practices, or nurturing professions, explore grants, crowdfunding, or collaborative financial arrangements that could help expand your work. Cancer's natural ability to create emotional connections will serve you well when presenting your ideas to potential backers. Regarding investments, water-related industries, food security, and home technologies receive favorable aspects today. Consider how companies addressing fundamental human needs for nourishment, shelter, and emotional well-being align with both your values and financial goals. These sectors may offer both short-term returns and long-term stability that resonates with your Cancer nature. Your financial intuition is heightened today, making it an excellent time to revisit your budget and emotional relationship with money. Notice areas where fear might be limiting your prosperity, particularly around taking calculated risks. The security-conscious part of your Cancer personality sometimes needs gentle encouragement to invest in growth opportunities rather than always defaulting to the safest option. Family financial matters may require attention today. A conversation about shared resources, inheritance, or family business interests could arise unexpectedly. Approach these discussions with both heart and head engaged, allowing your emotional intelligence to guide you while keeping practical considerations in focus. Your ability to understand family members' needs while maintaining healthy boundaries around money matters will be crucial. The day's energy also supports reviewing passive income streams or investments that provide recurring revenue. Consider how your assets could work harder for you with minimal additional effort on your part. Subscription models, dividend stocks, or rental properties align well with Cancer's desire for ongoing security rather than feast or famine financial patterns. Overall, May 3rd, 2025 offers Cancer natives a remarkably balanced day for financial progress. The combination of intuitive insights and practical application creates a perfect environment for money moves that honor both your emotional needs for security and your practical requirements for growth. Trust your instincts, especially when they align with carefully researched information, and remember that your greatest financial asset is your ability to genuinely care about creating stability not just for yourself, but for those you love. As the morning of May 3rd, 2025 unfolds for Cancer natives, the cosmic alignment brings a particular emphasis on areas of good fortune worth exploring. With the moon transitioning through Scorpio, forming a harmonious trine to your sun sign, emotional intuition becomes your greatest asset today. This water sign connection amplifies your natural sensitivity and creates pathways for meaningful emotional exchanges and insights that others might easily miss. The deep waters run particularly clear for you today, Cancer, allowing you to see beneath surface appearances and connect with what's truly important. Your ability to read between the lines serves as a superpower when navigating both personal and professional environments. Home and domestic spaces emerge as particularly fortunate areas today, with Venus casting a beneficial aspect to your fourth house of home and family. Any home improvement projects initiated today carry a special energy that promotes harmony and beauty. If you've been considering redecorating a space or creating a more nurturing environment, the universe supports these endeavors with unusual success. The energy feels especially conducive to creating comfortable spaces that serve both practical and emotional needs, something Cancers instinctively understand. Financial matters receive beneficial attention with Jupiter's position offering unexpected opportunities, particularly regarding family resources, property matters, or shared finances. If you've been contemplating a conversation about pooling resources with family members or investigating property investments, today's energy supports clear communication and mutually beneficial arrangements. This fortunate financial energy particularly extends to matters connected to heritage, legacy planning, or investments that provide emotional as well as financial security. Creative pursuits emerge as another area of significant fortune today, with Neptune sending inspirational waves to your natural artistic sensibilities. Your imagination flows more freely than usual. Whether you express this through cooking, writing, music, or visual arts, your creative output today carries special emotional resonance that can touch others deeply. These expressions may later translate into unexpected opportunities or recognition. Relationship dynamics, especially with maternal figures or nurturing individuals in your life, benefit from today's planetary positions. Conversations with important women in your life could yield valuable insights or opportunities. There's also a special blessing around mentorship today. Whether you're the mentor or mentee, these relationships prove particularly fruitful under current cosmic conditions. Career prospects show particular promise in fields related to healthcare, nutrition, emotional wellness, historic preservation, or family services. If your work touches any of these areas, expect opportunities for meaningful advancement or recognition. Even in unrelated fields, your natural empathy and intuition serve you exceptionally well in team environments today, potentially catching the attention of decision-makers who value emotional intelligence. Water-related activities carry special fortune today, whether this means spending time near lakes, rivers, or oceans, enjoying water sports, or even incorporating more hydration into your wellness routine. These connections to your ruling element help center your energy and open channels for intuitive insights that could lead to fortunate circumstances. Communication receives unexpected support today, with Mercury forming a helpful aspect that enables you to express your emotional needs with unusual clarity. This proves particularly fortunate in sensitive discussions where feelings must be navigated carefully. Your ability to blend heart and head in communication serves as a remarkable asset, potentially opening doors that previously seemed closed. The eighth house receives beneficial aspects today, highlighting fortunate opportunities connected to joint resources, investments, inheritance matters, or psychological insights. This area governs transformation and rebirth, suggesting that embracing necessary endings creates space for promising new beginnings, a process that feels more natural and less threatening under today's cosmic conditions. Lastly, charitable activities or gestures of compassion generate particularly positive karma today. The energy supports acts of nurturing extended beyond your immediate circle, with such generosity likely to return to you multiplied in unexpected ways in the coming weeks. Whether through formal volunteer work or simple acts of kindness, your natural caretaking abilities create ripples of good fortune when directed toward those in genuine need. Cáncer. On May 3rd, 2025, your social landscape undergoes a fascinating transformation as the moon forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in your sector of broader social circles. This celestial configuration heightens your empathic abilities, allowing you to connect with others on a soul level rather than just superficially. You'll likely find yourself picking up on unspoken emotional cues that others miss entirely. This is a day when your intuitive understanding of others' needs makes you the emotional anchor in your friend groups. The boundaries between you and others feel permeable in the most beautiful way. You're not just communicating with words, but with energy and feeling. Friends may comment that you seem to know what they need before they even express it. This Neptune influence also brings a dreamlike quality to your social interactions, potentially inspiring creative collaborations or spiritual discussions with like-minded individuals. Venus in your communications sector enhances this effect, wrapping your words in warmth that draws people toward you like moths to a gentle flame. Your natural nurturing tendencies are amplified today, but there's a delicate balance to maintain. With Mars creating a somewhat challenging aspect to your ruling moon, you might occasionally feel drained by others' emotional needs. It's crucial to establish healthy boundaries, despite your desire to care for everyone. Some friends may make demands that feel overwhelming. Remember that self-care isn't selfish but necessary for your emotional well-being. Family connections take on special significance today as Jupiter expands its influence in your domestic sector. A relative may reach out with an opportunity for reconnection or healing of past wounds. This is an excellent day for family gatherings or heart-to-heart conversations with those who share your blood ties. The emotional honesty flowing through these interactions can strengthen bonds that have felt strained in recent months. Your relationship with maternal figures or nurturing individuals in your life receives cosmic highlighting. Pay attention to the wisdom they offer, as it contains valuable insights for your current social dilemmas. Professional networking sees unexpected developments as Mercury forms an intriguing sextile to Uranus. A conversation that begins casually could lead to remarkable opportunities for collaboration. Someone you meet today may introduce revolutionary ideas that align perfectly with your own vision, particularly in creative or care-oriented fields. Trust these synchronicities. They're cosmically arranged to expand your social circle in ways that support your authentic growth. Digital connections are especially potent today. A message received through social media or email could initiate a meaningful exchange that evolves into something much deeper than expected. When engaging romantically today, you'll notice a depth of emotional connection that satisfies your need for security while still allowing for vulnerability. If attached, your partner appreciates your emotional attunement more than usual. If single, you may attract someone who truly sees and values your sensitive nature. Either way, authentic emotional expression serves you better than protective withdrawal. This isn't a day to hide behind your characteristic shell. The Pluto retrograde influencing your partnership sector continues to transform how you engage with significant others. Old patterns of emotional dependency may surface for examination and release. Notice if you're falling into familiar roles of caretaker at the expense of your own needs. Today offers the awareness to break these cycles and establish healthier dynamics. Social gatherings tonight favor intimate settings over large crowds. You'll derive much more satisfaction from deep conversations with 2 or 3 close friends than from widespread socializing. Your emotional sensitivity is heightened after sunset, making environments with gentle lighting and comfortable surroundings most conducive to meaningful connection. Someone from your past may unexpectedly reconnect, bringing closure or a renewed understanding that helps heal old wounds. The day carries transformative potential for relationships that have felt stagnant or challenging. Your capacity for emotional understanding serves as a bridge to new levels of intimacy. Trust your instincts about who deserves access to your innermost self. Your intuition is exceptionally accurate today regarding others' intentions. Remember that your social energy operates differently from some other signs. You recharge through meaningful connection rather than quantity of interactions. Honor this truth about yourself today, focusing on quality encounters that nourish rather than deplete your emotional reserves. As the cosmic energies align on May 3rd, 2025, Cancer, you're being called to practice emotional fortitude while honoring your natural sensitivity. The moon in Scorpio forms a powerful water trine with your sign, deepening your intuitive faculties